Dear learners, welcome to third session of 7th week of our course Managing Industry 4.0. The topic of this session is Re-envisioning the digital workplace. This is my favorite subject. As we know, technology is impacting industry, workplace, our lifestyle, society. So when we talk about the digital workplace, how far we are using technology at our workplace? The workplace may be our office, workplace may be our factory, and in case of hybrid way of working, the workplace may be our home also. And all touch points of industry, it may be at the supply chain, it may be at the distribution, it may be in your point of sale. So what is the impact of digital technologies at our workplace? This we are going to. Is there any framework? Is there any defined practices? And what is the impact of each and every technology at our workplace? How companies are making use of technologies to improve the productivity of their staff, to cut down the cost of their operation, to improve the service to their customers. This all amounts to the digital workplace. So let us start. So if we define the digital workplace is not merely a technology initiative. While collaborating tools such as Microsoft Teams, digital portals are important enablers, they do not define the digital workplace on their own. The digital workplace is a holistic concept that encompasses how people work together across teams, functions, and geographies. Organization policies that govern the flexibility, trust, and accountability. Leadership culture, especially the ability to lead distributed and remote teams. Employee culture, including collaboration, behavior, knowledge sharing, and engagement. So if we see the digital workplace, it is not only implementation of technology, but it is also a change factor, a change driver at various levels, at our teams, at our organization policies, leadership. So once we have a laid down approach for digital workplace, it will help people to work together in better manner. It will help to have the collaboration across the geographies. When you have offices across the geographies, you will have much better collaborations. You will not depend only on the email and the phone. And also, workplace has been implemented, that implementation of the organization policies will become easier. Adoption will be easier. The measurement will become easier. Like that. Let us see some trends now. So, this picture shows that the technology trends powering the industry 4.0 digital workplaces. As we know, we have studied quite a few technologies, industry 4.0 technologies, when they are implemented, how they are impacting or how they are improving the digital workplace. AI become available tools for every industry. We know about that. Cloud computing continues to facilitate more connected workplaces. So it is also impacting the workplaces. No? Zero trust network. No? Architecture reinforced data security. In the workplace, we are implementing zero trust networks. No? It has become a de facto standards today. So SaaS experience, no? Software as a service. No? Instead of having software on your desktop, you use the software as a service from the cloud. This is also part of the digital workplace. These are the trends. No? Few more trends. Smart factory operation. This is also part of the digital workplace. Connected supply chain. Digital office collaboration. What is digital office collaboration? Like we are using SharePoint portal, or we have an office, and instead of having the meeting eye to eye, we are using digital office softwares. Collaboration. There is one software like Yama, which is being which are developed by Microsoft. It provides that collaboration across teams, online collaboration. You can share the same worksheet among your colleagues, and they will update that worksheet concurrently. Digital office collaboration, predictive insights, cyber security insight, all those things are the part of digital workplace when you implement that. Little more. Industry 4.0 technologies shaping the digital workplace. These are the technologies, some of the technologies which are shaping the digital workplace. These are not limited to only the collaborative technologies like Zoom or like Teams. When we say that we have implemented digital workplace, are we using AI? Are we using analytics at our digital workplace? Whether all gadgets in our workplace are connected through IoT? Are we using cloud as a service? So like that, all these technology developments are also part of the implementation of digital workplace. Relevance to the employees and employer. One side, employees get a lot of benefit in terms of flexibility of their working hours. They can work from home or they can work from anywhere. That is thanks to digital workplace. And they can customize and personalization. Every human has different needs, preference for how they like to work, making human-centric design customization. So that is possible in case of digital workplace. You want to use certain way of customized screen, some options you want to use, So that is possible in case, that is very common factor of digital workplace. Employee gains over here. On the other side, the employers also get the full potential of their team. Even they are working at the hybrid mode, they are working from the remote, employers get a better return from their manpower if they have implemented the digital workplace. That is what. What is the promise of digital workplace? What is the future of the digital workplace? So these slides talk about some of the areas, not all. The transformation shift the focus from telling employees to do their best within set time frame and four walls to asking them to add value to customers. So some of these ideas I have put over here just to motivate the staff, to motivate those who are learning this, that if you implement the digital workplace, that you will be not only helping yourself, you will be helping your customers also. It also helps for generating or enabling the creativity among the employees. Fulfilling the purpose, extraordinary value it will be able to create. You will be able to create extraordinary value, a good value for your customers, for your company, if you are using the all tools which has been provided as a part of digital workplace. Now to explain the digital workplace, there is very important behavior science, I call it digital dexterity, which also I mentioned in the previous session. So what is the digital dexterity in the context of digital workplace? It is defined as employees' ambition and ability to embrace and utilize both existing and emerging technologies. The context is like this. If you provide digital workplace, you provide all good tools, digital tools, AI assistant, but if employee is not having any ambition, and they don't have ability, they don't know how to use them, then it is a waste. So digital dexterity principle says that employee should be, first of all, have an ambition to make use of the tools of digital workplace. and they should be motivated. They should be given whatever the exposure. Their mindset should be changed. So that they should have ambition that they should now leave the old way of working, adopt the new way of working in the digital workplace. It has been found with the survey that those employees who make use of digital dexterity, which we have explained, have much better productivity, much better productivity. I have here captured some of the examples, digital workplace, especially for students, when they will make use of digital workplace principles, or practices in their colleges, what advantage they will get, how their lifestyle, how their studies will improve, how they will mutually learn, when we adopt this digital workplace. Even they will be able to schedule their learning learning sessions either at home or when you like to have. So these are the things which are available. I am sure that most of things but I thought let me put in one slide, like team chat, video meeting, email and calendar, shared drive documents. We all make use of that shared drive document. Instead of making our drive busy or our drive occupied, let us have a shared drive for the entire department. Common documents can be shared through a Google Drive, rather than you should have your individual drive. So project. So these are the things which we should be aware and try to implement. Like we should have a self help portal. This I have written for a company, but for college also you can have. College provide many self help portals. You should implement everywhere that. So these are the things. Very soon, we are getting smart assistants in also for education, where a robot can be used, wherever you have. Like we are using today Alexa, but not to that extent, and we are using chatbots, generative AI for asking questions, asking our queries, even getting resolve our problems. So this is where the impact is of these new technologies, automation, intelligence at the digital workplace. This is again a very important slide that which talk about how the employees should make use of the new applications, learning experience platform. They should be exposed to make use of the learning experience platform like Coursera, EduTech platforms. They are the very good platforms, which should be part of your digital workplace, under some license, employee communication portal. It should be employee communication portal is not like you send the email or you are like you can have something like the Facebook, your own Facebook, where employees are communicating through in a very orderly manner, So this is again some ideas worth looking, which you like to see that, and it will help to improve your working in a collaboration environment. Now I am making use to explain the digital workplace, a very comprehensive framework developed by Gartner. It has components like new work hub, then workstation collaboration, content creation, collaborative workplace, content services, email calendar and meeting solutions. These kind of things, when you say I am having a new work hub, you should think about implementing, or you should think about providing these kind of facilities at that hub, your working hub. So this is a guideline to the companies who want to implement the new digital workplace. This is the guideline, and harmonizing the digital employee experience using automation, analytics, and artificial intelligence. Okay, so let us see some of the details of that. So what is the core collaboration and communication layer? So you can see in this slide, the details I have provided, some of the technologies I have listed, and then how they are being used in the some of the industries. So like work stream collaboration, many companies are using for this collaboration Microsoft Teams and some other tools. For meeting solutions, they are using Webex and Zoom kind of thing. We all are aware of this. So the important is that how far you have implemented the core collaboration and communication layer in your company. What is your mechanism for content and work management? What is your mechanism? which kind of software tool are you using for content development and content management. The more important is the content management. When you want to search or you want to find a content, you are not getting that. No, you don't have any taxonomy, you don't have any metadata. So, do you have any policy? Are you using any organized tools to manage the content in your company? So, here there are some technologies like Google Drive or SharePoint portal and Adobe Creative Cloud. All these are the new technologies which many companies make use of for their content management. Role based and functional hubs. That is what is one of the important recommendation of the Gartner. So, what company should say develop that? You should have the functional hubs. Like they should be hub for the sales department, they should be hub for the HR department. All document related to, all work related to should be the part of the HR hub. An employee portal for accessing pay slips, booking leaves, enrolling in benefit, etc. This is the HR hub, example of HR hub. Like if you have integrated CRM system is example of sales hub. So, all these new kind of digital technologies or enterprise systems, they are part of the functional hub, and it will enable workers and our customers to make use of the company information or company data in sense of the employees as well as the customers more efficiently and for the better benefits for themselves and as well as for the company. Functional enabler. So, this is again I have explained, but here we have I have mentioned some of the technologies. Robotic process automation is a very powerful technology to automate that processes. Like you have a process of invoicing, you have a process of granting some leaves. Instead of humans centric process, you have a software centric process. Software examine that the correctness of the invoice and the applicability of the leave, and software will itself take a decision and give the first level approval, so that the invoice can be passed for the payment. At the time of the payment, maybe the cashier or the financial consultant will decide whether this payment is correct or he can hold this back. But the initial efforts of checking, etc., is being done with the help of software. It's called this is one of the example of robotic process automation. We call in brief RPA. So, companies should try to implement RPA. I am sure that a large number of companies are implementing RPA. Is a wonderful tool, and now RPA is coming with the AI also. AI, artificial intelligence, adds predictive and assistive capabilities, and AI powered writing assistants in email. Instead of you are writing, when you have to write hundreds of email in a day, or you have to reply hundreds of emails in a day, it becomes sometimes very difficult to reply, and you have to employ so many guys. So, instead of that, now technology is available, like Microsoft Capital is available. They have developed a tool which is helping the companies to reply the emails, mass emails like that. Also, as part of the digital workplace, we should try to put some ready development tools, low code platforms which can be used by even novice users. Not it require much IT background. So, no code platforms are also welcome step at functional departments. At the functional departments like finance or treasury or sales, where you don't have the IT people available. So, for their small requirement, they themselves can develop the applications, and they themselves can develop some of analytics tools, analytic solutions, and that is also one of the recommendations, or one of the feature which is being provided as part of the framework. I have included a few slides of the technologies. I am not going to describe them in detail, but those who are interested to know about these technologies which helps to implement the digital workplace, you are welcome. The details are given. Here I am taking the cognizance of the research done by the Gartner. The technologies which are marked with a red color rectangles as per the gardeners are on the radar. Though this slide is little old, but still these technologies are worth looking, and most of the companies are making use of these companies like collaborative workstation. The Gardner says that the new nucleus of the work is as such: collaboration work management, cloud office, internet as a service, enterprise video content. So, if you like to establish the digital workplace, and then you have to go through, you should be aware of these technologies and you should selectively implement in your department. Okay. So, these are some of the changes to the physical work environment. So, if you have to change the physical work environment, so these are the technologies which are of use: smart batches, immersive workspaces, work experience through virtual reality and AR and VR and 3D models. So, these are the subjects which we already studied, we have already discussed. So, I will like those who are interested to know little more detail, you can go through all these 5, 6 slides. Digital workplace infrastructure and operation services. So, one of the important thing here you can note down is the IT service catalog. So, thoughtfully the company should design the IT service catalog, what kind of services their IT department or their vendors can provide to the users and the employees. So, once it is available, they need not to search here and there, they can just log into that portal and they can ask for services which they are looking for. Little comprehensive, little advanced list may not be applicable in all cases, but is still worth looking. So, one can know the latest development. The subject itself is a very interesting subject, as I said in the beginning, and it requires a lot of thinking, lot of planning and sometimes investment also. So, the last thing which I want to explain is what is called the digital worker. Any guess? What is the digital worker? Is digital worker is a human, or digital worker is a software, or digital worker is a hardware, or digital worker is a machine, or a what? Digital worker. So, basically when you go through these few slides of mine, you will find that digital worker is basically a non-human entity which perform the function of a human who earlier was being done by a human person, by a knowledge worker or a specialist, and now digital worker, the software has become so comprehensive, so intelligent, they are able to work like a worker, so digital worker. So, this is also very interesting area and worth looking. If companies who are going to implement digital worker kind of concept, they will be saving a lot of cost, and the student who wants to learn this, they will be getting the career advantage in my opinion. And maybe you can develop some tools, or you may develop some solutions on some products, pilots, so most welcome. So, let me just go through some of the example of the digital worker. This concept is applicable in the most of the industries, not what I have listed, which I have listed over here. Like I have listed here in case of office, there is a digital worker one digital worker can be used. How they will work digitally, collaboration platform, which we have discussed already. Factory worker, plant engineer or supervisor, they will be using, they should have capability of using the dashboard, predictive maintenance alerts, they should be able to work with that. So, you will see that in this slide I have given some examples of the digital worker. Like in case of supply chain digital worker should be able to do the preliminary planning and logistic and warehouse distribution. Like we see that in case of advanced warehouses, digitally equipped warehouses, especially by DHL and Amazon. Some time back I have discussed that they are using the concept of digital workers. No human worker is involved as far as the picking the items from the bins and then putting them on the conveyor belt. All these things is being done by the robots over there. So, robots is also one of the example of the digital worker. I have also captured some of the examples from the global lighthouses, which is very popular platform. I will say whenever you want to know some latest trends and the facts instead of going to theory, the facts the best platform in my opinion today is the platform developed by World Economic Forum, that is called Global Lighthouses. So, I try to scan through this platform which are the companies selectively you tell us who are using AI as part of the digital workplace. So, I found that some of the companies from India which is a global lighthouse companies, ACG Capsules. This was made lighthouse in 2023, Pitambar, India. They use generative AI for technicians and operators. Like Unilever, Sonipat India, scaling AI by using lighthouse learning. How they are using? The Unilever, Sonipat lighthouse leverage learning from other lighthouse sites to design for scale and from day one. So they make use of the learning from the other lighthouses, applying advanced AI across multiple processes. This reflects the lighthouse practice of packaging standardizing capabilities. So basically they are learning from other lighthouses and they are applying the advanced AI techniques in the packaging and some other processes. So friends, this brings us to the end of this discussion on the digital workplace. I hope that you would have understood, and it's a very interesting subject. And wherever you are, whether you are as a student or where you are at home and you are working in a company, I hope that some of these ideas and this framework will be useful to you. Thank you very much.